Okay, imagine this. It's Monday morning, you walk into the office, your coworker is making coffee. They look at you and say, "Hey, how was your weekend?"
And suddenly, your mind goes completely blank.
That happens to so many English learners. But today, we're going to fix that for good. Hello, hello. Welcome back to Fluent Thrive, where real conversations help your English grow. I'm Olivia.
And I'm David. So glad you're here with us today.
Today's topic is something really practical, small talk with coworkers.
And I think this is one of the most important skills for English learners, especially if you work in an English-speaking environment.
Exactly. Because small talk at work isn't just polite conversation. It builds relationships. It makes people like you. It helps your career.
But a lot of learners feel nervous. They don't know what to say, or they say something too short and the conversation just dies.
So today, we'll teach you natural phrases, real situations, and simple ways to keep a workplace conversation going, even on a Monday morning.
So, Olivia, let's start from the beginning. What exactly is small talk?
Good question. Small talk is light, casual conversation. It's not about serious topics. It's the kind of talking you do when you're waiting for a meeting to start or walking to the elevator together.
Things like, nice weather today, right? Or did you have a good weekend?
Yes, simple things, but they are very important.
You know, when I first started working in an office, I didn't really understand why small talk mattered. I thought if I do my job well, that's enough.
Really?
Yeah, but I was wrong, because people connect through conversation. If you never talk to your coworkers, they don't really know you.
That's such a good point. And for English learners, this can feel extra stressful because not only are you trying to be friendly, you're also thinking in another language.
Right, so the goal today is to make it feel easy, natural, like breathing.
And we'll give you the exact phrases to use, so you don't have to think too hard in those moments. And if you're finding this helpful, go ahead and hit the like button. It really helps our channel grow. Okay, let's start with the most classic situation. Monday morning at work.
The one everybody dreads.
Maybe, but it's also the perfect time for small talk because you have a built-in question. How was your weekend?
That one question opens so many conversations.
Let's look at how to answer it naturally. A lot of learners say just good and stop there,
And then silence.
which feels uncomfortable. So instead, try adding a small detail. For example, it was really nice actually. I went to a farmer's market on Saturday. Have you ever been to one?
Oh, I love that. You answered the question, you added something interesting, and then you asked them a question back.
That's the secret to keeping small talk alive. Answer, add, ask.
Answer, add, ask. That's a great pattern.
Let's hear another example. David, pretend you're my coworker. Ask me about my weekend.
Okay. Hey, Olivia, how was your weekend?
Oh, it was pretty relaxing. I stayed home mostly and watched this really interesting documentary about ocean animals. It was so good. Do you like documentaries?
See how natural that felt? She didn't say just, fine. She gave me something to respond to.
And it doesn't have to be exciting. You can talk about simple things, cooking, a walk, a TV show, resting at home. People don't expect your weekend to be amazing.
They just want a real answer.
Let's go through some really useful phrases now. These are simple and natural.
First, when someone asks, how was your weekend?
You can say, "It was great, thanks. I finally relaxed a little. Pretty good. I spent time with my family. A bit busy, honestly, but good. How about yours? Quiet weekend for me. I really needed the rest."
I love that last one. I really needed the rest. That feels very real.
Because everyone can relate to that, right?
Yes, especially on a Monday.
Now, let's practice together. Viewers, I want you to say this sentence out loud with us.
Ready? Repeat after us slowly.
It was a good weekend. I relaxed a little. How about you?
It was a good weekend. I relaxed a little. How about you?
Beautiful. That one sentence is enough to start a full conversation.
Okay, let's talk about another very common situation. The break room, or the office kitchen.
This is where so much small talk happens. You're both waiting for the coffee machine, and you have maybe 60 seconds together.
And that 60 seconds can feel very long if you don't know what to say.
So what do you do?
Well, first, you don't need to say something deep or clever. You just need to open the door a little.
Right. Something simple like, that coffee smells amazing.
Everyone agrees with that.
Or, is that the good coffee or the regular one?
A very important question.
These small comments, they're called conversation starters. They're not serious. They just say, hey, I see you. I'm friendly.
And that matters a lot in a workplace.
Here are some natural break room conversation starters. Listen carefully.
This week is going by so fast, isn't it?
Are you busy today or is it a lighter day?
I really need this coffee right now.
That one works every single time.
Universal language.
And here's a good one. Do you have any big plans this week?
Oh, that's a great one. It's friendly, it's easy to answer, and it shows you're interested in them.
And you can use it on any day, not just Monday.
Tuesday afternoon slump. Do you have any big plans this week?
Perfect. Now, viewers, think about your workplace. Which of these phrases could you use tomorrow? Now, sometimes small talk at work is actually about work.
So nodding, but in a light way, not like a meeting. More like checking in with a friend.
For example, you might see a coworker looking stressed and you want to be kind. What would you say in that situation?
Something like, busy day? Just 2 words, simple.
And that opens the door for them to share a little if they want to.
Or if you know they had a big presentation, you could say, hey, how did your presentation go?
That shows you remembered, that you care, and people love that.
It makes them feel seen. You know, I had a coworker once, her name is Maya, and she always remembered small things. Like if I mentioned I had a dentist appointment, next time she'd ask, hey, how did that go?
Aw.
And it sounds like such a small thing, but it made me feel like she actually listened, like I mattered.
That's the real power of small talk. It's not just words, it's connection.
And in English, these small phrases carry a lot of warmth.
Let's look at some useful phrases for talking about work casually.
How's your project going?
Are you working on anything interesting lately?
That meeting was long, wasn't it?
Bonding over a long meeting. Very powerful.
Nothing brings coworkers together faster.
And here's one that works really well. Is it just me or has this week been crazy busy?
Oh yes, that one invites them to agree with you, and people love agreeing.
It creates an instant us feeling, like you're both in the same situation. By the way, if you're enjoying this episode, we love for you to subscribe to Fluent Thrive. We post new conversations every week to help your English grow naturally. Okay, let's do something fun. A little story.
Oh, I love the story sections.
This is the story of James. James is from Brazil. He just started a new job at a company in Canada. His English is okay, but he feels nervous talking to his coworkers.
A very relatable situation.
On his first Monday, he walks into the kitchen. His coworker Tom is there, making tea. There's silence.
The dangerous silence.
James panics a little inside, but then he remembers. Just open the door. Say something small.
What does he say?
He looks at Tom's mug and says, "That tea looks good. Is it from the kitchen supply or did you bring your own?"
Simple, friendly, easy to answer.
Tom smiles and says, "Oh, I brought it from home, actually. It's a green tea I really like."
And now they have a conversation.
James says, "Nice. I've been trying different teas lately. Any recommendations?"
And just like that, James has a new work friend.
All from one small question about tea.
This is why small talk matters. It's the first little bridge between two people.
And James didn't need perfect grammar. He didn't need complicated vocabulary. He just needed one friendly question.
That's such an important lesson. Learners sometimes think, my English isn't good enough to talk, but that's not true.
Simple and friendly will always beat complicated and cold.
Now, let's talk about something that makes many learners very anxious, the awkward silence.
Oh, yes. You're in the elevator together, no one is talking, you can feel the silence.
What do you do?
Well, first, know that awkward silences happen to everyone, even native English speakers.
That's true. It's not just a language problem, it's a human thing.
But there are some easy ways to fill the silence naturally without forcing it.
One of my favorites, comment on something around you, the weather, the building, something happening that day.
Like, it's so cold outside today, isn't it? Or, the office is really quiet today. Must be a lot of people working from home.
These are called observational comments. You just say something about what you both can see or experience. Thinking another good one, if you're in the elevator and you know the person works in a different department, are you guys busy this time of year?
That's a great one. It shows interest without being too personal.
And it's almost always easy to answer.
Now, what if the silence continues even after you say something? What if they give a very short answer?
Don't panic.
Right. Don't panic. Some people are just quiet by nature. It's not about you.
You can smile, nod, and let it be okay. Not every silence needs to be filled.
Sometimes just a friendly smile is enough. It says, I'm approachable, I'm kind, and that matters. Okay, let's talk about some mistakes that English learners often make during small talk at work. And don't worry, these are very common. You've probably done some of them. We all have.
Mistake number 1, giving answers that are too short.
For example, someone asks, how was your weekend? And you say just, good. And then silence.
This isn't wrong exactly, but it closes the conversation immediately.
The fix? Always add one small detail, even one sentence. Good, I finally tried that new restaurant near my place. That's enough.
Mistake number 2, asking questions that are too personal too soon.
At work, it's important to stay on safe topics, especially with people you don't know well yet. Things like family problems, money, politics, health, those are too personal for early small talk.
Stick to safe topics. Work, weekends, weather, food, local events, these are always safe.
Mistake number 3, translating directly from your first language.
Nodding. This is a big one. In some languages, questions like, how much do you earn or are you married are totally normal small talk.
But in English-speaking workplaces, especially in countries like the US, UK, Canada, or Australia, these questions feel very private.
It's not that people are unfriendly, it's just a cultural difference.
So if you've done this before, no problem at all. Now you know, and you can adjust.
Mistake number 4, apologizing too much for your English.
We understand why learners do this. You feel nervous, you want to explain. But saying, sorry, my English is not very good, every few minutes makes the conversation feel heavy.
Say it once if you need to, and then just talk. People are much more patient than you think.
Your coworkers want to understand you. They're on your side.
We promise.
We talked about Monday. Now let's talk about Friday, because Friday energy is real.
Friday energy is real.
It is. On Friday, people are happy. The week is almost over, and the most natural small talk question is, do you have any plans for the weekend?
And this is great because it's positive. People like talking about what they're looking forward to.
You can answer with something simple like, not much, just going to relax. I really need it. My family is visiting, so that should be fun. I'm hoping to go hiking if the weather's nice. Honestly, just staying home and resting. Is that bad?
That last one is so relatable.
And your coworker will probably laugh and say, same, because everyone feels that way sometimes.
Now, ending the conversation naturally. This is something learners don't always practice, but it's important.
You don't want to just walk away without saying anything.
Some natural ways to end a work conversation. Anyway, I should get back to it, but great talking to you. Or, I'll let you get back to work. Have a good one. Or, okay, I'll talk to you later. Enjoy your lunch.
These phrases feel warm and natural. They close the conversation without it feeling awkward.
And the key phrase there is have a good one. This is very common in American and Canadian English.
Have a good one means have a good day or have a good time. Very casual, very friendly. You can also say have a great rest of your day, which is a little longer but very warm.
If you know someone who is learning English and works in an English-speaking environment, share this episode with them. It could really help them feel more confident at work.
We have a question for you, our viewers.
We want to hear from you.
Think about your workplace, or your school, or anywhere you use English. What is the hardest part of small talk for you?
Is it starting the conversation, keeping it going, or ending it naturally?
Tell us in the comments below. We read every single comment, and sometimes your questions become our next episode topic.
So your comment really matters.
Okay, we're almost at the end. But before we say goodbye, let's do a quick review together.
We're going to go through the key phrases from today. Listen carefully, and if you want, say them out loud with us.
Speaking out loud is one of the best ways to remember new phrases, so don't be shy.
Nobody is watching, except us, and we're very supportive.
Very supportive indeed. Okay, phrase number 1 for Monday morning.
It was a good weekend. I relaxed a little. How about you?
Say it slowly, naturally. Don't rush.
It was a good weekend. I relaxed a little. How about you?
Beautiful. Phrase number 2 for the break room.
I really need this coffee right now.
Simple, honest, always works. Phrase number 3, showing interest in a coworker.
Hey, how did your presentation go?
Remember, this one shows you listened, you remembered. People love that.
Phrase number 4, filling a silence naturally.
It's so cold outside today, isn't it? A simple observation. Safe topic, easy to answer. Phrase number 5, ending a conversation warmly.
Anyway, I'll let you get back to it. Great talking to you.
Say it with a smile. That smile comes through even in your voice.
And our bonus phrase for Friday?
Do you have any plans for the weekend?
4 simple words opens a whole conversation.
Let's say all 6 one more time. Nice and slowly.
It was a good weekend. I relaxed a little. How about you?
I really need this coffee right now.
Hey, how did your presentation go?
It's so cold outside today, isn't it?
Anyway, I'll let you get back to it. Great talking to you.
Do you have any plans for the weekend?
Those 6 phrases, if you use them starting tomorrow, your workplace conversations will feel so much more natural.
And the more you use them, the more automatic they become. That's how language really grows. And before we close, I want to share something real with you.
Oh,
When I first moved to a new city for work years ago, I was nervous. Not because of my English, but because I didn't know anyone, and the office culture felt very different from what I was used to.
that sounds really hard.
It was, at first, but there was this one coworker, her name was Sandra, and on my very first morning, she walked up to me in the kitchen and said, "You must be the new person. I'm Sandra. Coffee?"
Just like that.
Just like that. No big speech, no formal introduction, just coffee?
The most powerful word in any office.
Truly. And that one small moment, it changed everything for me. I felt welcome. I felt like I belonged.
That's thoughtful. And all it took was one friendly question.
That's what small talk really is. It's not about being clever or having perfect grammar. It's about saying, "I see you. You're welcome here."
And you can do that in English, even as a learner, even with simple words.
Especially with simple words.
We want to say something directly to you, the person watching right now.
Learning English is not easy. We know that. It takes courage to speak in another language. It takes patience. It takes time.
But you are already doing something amazing just by being here, by listening, by practicing, by not giving up.
Every conversation you have in English, even a short one, even an imperfect one, is a step forward.
You don't need to sound like a native speaker to connect with people. You just need to be genuine.
Be curious, be friendly, and don't be afraid to make mistakes, because mistakes mean you're trying, and trying means you're growing.
English becomes easier step by step, and we'll be here with you for every single step.
Every single one.
Okay, that brings us to the end of today's episode.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us. It genuinely means a lot.
If you enjoyed this conversation and you learned something useful today, please give this video a like. It helps more English learners find Fluent Thrive.
And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and join our growing family of English learners.
We post new conversations regularly, all designed to help your English grow in the most natural way possible.
Remember, don't just watch. Use these phrases. Tomorrow morning, in the kitchen, in the elevator, in the meeting room.
Real practice in real life. That's where the magic happens.
And if this episode helped you, share it with a friend who is also learning English. You might just give them the confidence they needed today.
Until next time, keep talking, keep growing, and keep thriving.
We'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.